No reaction to that at all? That's pretty awesome.
According to Jean Grey, you've got a bizarre past.
I suppose it is a bit unorthodox. Years ago, an enemy of the X-Men switched my body with that of a Japanese assassin. The assassin died while in possession of my original body, so now I'm trapped in this one.
How terrible.
I was angry at first, but I've learned to accept and even love what I am. I kept my original mutant powers and gained the assassin's incredible martial arts skills.
Aren't you afraid of battling Shadow King on the astral plane? Jean and Miss Frost seem to be.
Jean and Emma are not trained killers. I fear nothing but failure.
It was nice to meet you, Psylocke.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Magma.
Yeah, Psylocke's weird. Again, different universes, different versions of her. This one, how is being a mutant related to your DNA then if your minds were swapped, but you retained your mutant abilities in this new body with a new bloodstream? Just new DNA entirely, brand new body? Nope, maintained your mutant powers. Okay. And yeah, her talking about
Jean and Emma are not trained killers. I fear nothing but failure.
that was the... You're in the assassin's body, but that doesn't mean you're a trained killer. I mean, yeah, you've got the assassin's skills because of muscle reflexes and stuff like that, but doesn't automatically make you a killer. Anyway. Other than that, she's great.
Magma, what a pleasure it is to see you.
Oh, what a nice camera angle.
Earlier, you mentioned the astral plane was an upheaval. What did you mean?
It's as if a vast amount of energy is being used to reshape the landscape of the astral plane.
Why would that be happening?
I don't know, dear, but the odd thing is, it feels as if Charles were the one causing the change.
Why would Professor Xavier change the astral plane?
Maybe it's his way of showing us where he is. Whatever it is, we'll have to make our move very soon, or Charles will be lost to us forever.
I'll let you get back to work, Emma.
Thank you, dear.
Can't talk to Beast at all, he is too engrossed in his work. Alright then, let's talk to Jean. And then, unless a squirrel is in danger of being hit by a car, let's finally save Professor X, or God damn it, save Professor X already.
Hello, Allison.
Have you had any luck coming up with a plan to save Professor Xavier?
We're still using Cerebro to study the situation.
I heard that the entity holding the professor prisoner is really powerful.
He is. More than any of us would have expected.
But the X-Men will be able to defeat it, right?
I certainly hope so. But it won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
Professor Xavier is the most powerful telepath known to mutant kind. Anyone that can so easily trap him is a force to be reckoned with.
See you later, Jean.
Bye, Allison.
Okay, I thought we were getting a special cutscene there. Everything faded to black for half a second, and then, nope, business as usual, back to normal. Do you want to start the astral mission? No, let's put it off a bit longer. Yeah, we do.
One more minor adjustment, and we'll all be able to reach the astral plane.
Explain it to me one more time, Beast. What's this thing do?
This is an astral gate. A rather ingenious device. that allows non-psychics to visit the astral plane.
But it's safe to use, right? It's not like I'm gonna wind up completely schizoid.
No, Bobby, you'll be perfectly normal. Or whatever perfectly normal is for you.
Very funny, Beast. Okay, enough joking around. Let's fire this thing up.
So, non-psychics will be able to enter the astral plane, Xavier Nexus, astral plane, but that doesn't mean they'll have any real effect here, as we've learnt from Jean Grey and Emma Frost. Psychics can manipulate things on the astral plane. So I think I'll still mostly take psychic characters with me. Jean Grey, Emma Frost, and as we've just unlocked, there we go, Psylocke. And I was talking about Colossus coming here, but his sister is already saved. Yeah, he didn't really get to actually have a hand in saving his sister. Wanted him to, but I think for the astral plane we'll take
Nightcrawler.
Because, you know, his powers, and again, different universes, different rules, but at least in one of them, as he teleports, he travels briefly through Mephisto's realm. So he should have a little bit of an edge here, maybe. Yeah, that's my team. Let's go. Okay team, let's move out. The sooner we find Professor X, the quicker we can get out of here. Well, it's all looking very nice so far. Nothing hostile, just some great architecture that's been built here. And only certain areas are actually see-through at the moment. The rest, a pretty strong construct. Can't see through it at all. Although the music is slightly creepy. This area, it must be the doorway to Professor Xavier's mind. But it's locked. Shadow King must have fragmented his mind. We won't be able to enter until we repair the damage. Okay, that sounds pretty brutal. I was actually thinking that. Are these going to be other portals that we'll have to enter through? And yes, they are. Those 3 gates must lead to whatever it was Shadow King took from Professor X. We'll have to gather those items and bring them back here. Alright, yeah, so for now, this is actually a safe haven. No enemies around here. And invisible walls just here. Okay, so place has been fully explored. Let's start from the left and work our way over. So, to the Guardian statues. Dark Blob. Alright, are we going to be fighting shadow constructs of actual Marvel mutant characters? I guess we'll see.
I hope that hurt.
So, Psylocke, and yeah, everything's a lot more see-through now. Psylocke able to throw psychic knives as well as wield them. And once again, let's get to smashing some psychic pots and barrels. Can I smash up statues as well? No. And next massive batch of enemies we come across, we'll see what Psylocke can really do. I mean, we're defeating all these guys very, very quickly anyway. But we're picking up so many special move counters that might as well use one of them. Might as well see what happens when Psylocke goes all out.
Better luck next
Well,
time.
that dealt with them. Oh, Dark Blob is not going to stand a chance. He's going to get wrecked instantly. He's going to build himself up as being a challenge. He's going to give us some sort of monologue, and then he's going to get wrecked in about a second. Alright, so let's travel away from the objective marker.
I thought you were tougher than that.
See if there's anything special back here. Ah! A challenge for Emma Frost. Very nice.
As you wish.
Okay. Okay.
So we may be going up against Dark Evil
Isn't this fun?
Blob, and then Mystique, and maybe Sabretooth or Avalanche. Yeah, Sabretooth has got to come back as a real threat at some point. Not just acting as Avalanche's backup. Oh, that must be Professor Xavier's symbol for honor. Let's get it back to the portal. Okay, I don't know how you extrapolated that, but alright. Let's work our way back then.
So sorry.
And good, it's not just a plain old boring walk back. More enemies are spawning in. Let's just see if more will spawn up here. Nope. But there are more down here.
I trust that didn't hurt too much.
Okay, so will Dark Blob appear at the portal we need to go through? I was thinking he'd be guarding Professor... Oh, there he is. That's not the real Blob. It's an astral creature left behind by Shadow King. Oh, did no damage. Ah, alright. So at the moment, he's got multiple resistances to everything. He's just invulnerable. Need to wait for him to run out of steam. Come on. Do whatever big attack that will get rid of that whirlwind vortex of psychic energy. Alright, let's run around, see if we can find... Ah, this is lit up. Okay, let's destroy the statue. Yeah, okay, destroy the statues and that gets rid of his resistances. Very, very quickly. Health is going down like crazy. Alright, he's almost finished, almost done. One more statue left and we've destroyed it, and that's Blob done. Oh wow, yeah, look at the size of him. I didn't really get a scale of him before. He definitely wasn't that big when we faced the real him, was he? He's a giant. It's about 20 foot tall. At least. Okay, well, his health bar... There we go, it's disappeared now.
As you wish. Okay.
Yeah,
Will do.
obviously, psychic construct Blob, not as tough as the real thing. Although up against Psylocke, Nightcrawler, Emma Frost and Jean Grey, I wouldn't think the real Blob would stand that much of a chance anyway, so yeah, maybe that was accurate to real life Blob. We would wreck him utterly that quickly. Well, that's Blob taken care of. Let's see if Dark Mystique and Dark Sabretooth, Dark Toad, let's see if those characters exist in the other astral gates. Back to the threshold. Next up, we have the Chamber of Earth. Will that be Avalanche then? Yep, Dark Avalanche. Multiple objective markers. So either Avalanche is guarding multiple pieces of Professor Xavier's mind, or there are decoys. Destroy this instantly from a distance. Don't want them exploding on me. Too many bad memories from last time. Poor Jean. Or maybe there's levers I need to pull to get a bunch of sections of this island matched up so we can walk across without falling into the void.
So sorry about that.
Okay, so team's going to be separated because, yeah, they're unable to just walk onto this platform with me. They need to wait for an entire bridge to be built.
I believe I've won.
Okay, everyone prepped. And bridge has
Let's
been
go.
built, and they appeared behind me anyway. Okay, teleported in. Nightcrawler. He could have just done that from the beginning instead of letting the team get split up. Yeah, I'm thinking this is just their excuse for, okay, don't walk off into the void.
Wait here. I'm going to
Wait
look around.
for the platform. Yeah, this is just them making excuses for why they can't come with me and help. They're giving me a chance to work on my own and show what I'm made of.
You lose.
Okay, building another bridge. Bop.
Let's go.
And they teleport in behind me. Yeah, they're just giving me an excuse to show off, work by myself, show what Psylocke is really capable of, without the rest of the team defeating the enemies too quickly. Okay, another Ego Creeper, brilliant name. And a set of scales. Okay, so is this Professor X's sense of justice, balance, something in that area? These scales must be Professor Xavier's symbol for wisdom. Okay, completely wrong. Well, that's 2 of 3. Let's have Avalanche, or Dark Avalanche. Just a psychic copy of him. Let's have him interrupt us on the way back.
Stand a chance.
And take out a bunch of special statues that are granting him special resistances. Maybe.
You ex-goons ready to rumble?
That isn't really Avalanche, it's some type of astral projection left behind by Shadow King. Okay, well he's physically resistant.
Is this the best you punks can do?
Huh, yeah, he doesn't seem to have anything powering him up. It's just him by himself. Oh, he can cause us to slow down somehow. Alright, he's got extra moves that the real Avalanche doesn't have. Slowing us down. Oh boy, yeah, even our attacks are slowed.
I'm in a spot of trouble.
Okay, wait for the ground to fall up into the sky. Yeah, usually when platforms start rumbling and shaking and crumbling, you expect them to fall down, so you fall into the void, but no, they're falling upwards.
You can't beat me.
Oh, this is going to take ages just because of him slowing us down all the time. Oh, taking ages just to throw out a single attack. We'll beat him eventually. It's just gonna take an hour, that's all. Man, I can't believe how much health he has without being powered up by anything. I mean, that should definitely be the other way around, shouldn't it? Avalanche needs to be powered up, given defenses by special psychic astral plane statues, and Blob just naturally has tons of health. But he's almost done, we just need to do a couple more slow-mo hits. And he's finished. Oop, and now that platform's flying up into the air. Oh, well, that's him done.